Welcome into Greenville Christian Academy as we get underway. Leading things off, number 2, Easton for the Hilltop Chargers. First pitch in, misses a little low for a ball. 1-0's the count. Toe in the rubber for the Knights is number 16, Nate Harrell. Ethan Bear behind the plate. Next pitch in, pop foul and out of play. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nate looks in, gets his sign from his battery mate. The pitch home. Misses outside. 2-1's the count. Nate looks in, gets his sign. Playing the hot corner, number 17, Titus Jones. Shortstop, Sawyer Brown. Second base, Patrick Price. First base, Wesley Weaver. Moving left to right in left field, Carter Brown. Gavin Harris holding down center field, and Nate Warner round things out in right. Fouls that back and out of play. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 offer. And foul tipped into the mid for strike 3. Now batting number 11, the catcher, Tade. Those of you watching at home doing PA duties and commentating duties. 1 away here in the top of the first. That brings up Tade from Hilltop. First pitch misses low and away for a ball. 1-0's the count. Girls soccer going on, middle school soccer going on right now in the field beside us. Varsity girls soccer will play after that. And that one misses high and outside, 2-0. The shortstop, number 8, Cam, awaits on deck. Nate comes set for the 2-0. Pitch home. That'll miss outside as he looks to find his groove. 3-0 the count, hitter's count here to Tade. The 3-0, and that'll miss outside. He'll draw the base on balls, and that'll put the first Hilltop Charger on base. Tate takes the trot down to first. Wesley Weaver holding him on. Cam steps in from the right side. Lefty-righty matchup here. And the pitch throws it to first. They've got him in a throwdown. To second, did he get him? No, he slid in under the tag, so he'll get the steal. And just a bit slow on the pickoff move there, and that'll move Hilltop into scoring position with a runner at second. Tade dances off of second. Sawyer Brown checks in behind him. The pitch home. Catches the outer half for a strike. 0-1's the count. The 0-1 offer. That'll get between the 3-4 hole for a base knock. They're going to wave him around. Patrick throws it in, play at the plate, just not in time as he comes across for the RBI single. And that plates the first run. Now batting the third baseman, number 21, Lyle. So Hilltop jumps out in front, 1-0 here in the top of the first. Runner at first, 1 away. The third baseman, Lyle, digs in from the right side. First pitch misses high and outside, 1-0's the count. The 1-0 offer. Barrels that up. Could be trouble. And that'll drop in right field. As Nate Warren was on the run, couldn't come up with it, and everybody will move station to station as he reaches for a single. So that's back-to-back singles, puts runners at first and second with 1 away. Now batting to first baseman, number 4, Charlie. Charlie digs in from the left side, so we have a lefty-lefty matchup here. 2 runners on here in the top of the first, 1 away. Barrels that up. Third base side, Titus on the run, just runs out of real estate. The 0-1's the count. Nate comes set. Checks the runner at second, the 0-1 offer. Catches the outer half for a strike. 0-2 the count. Oh, 2 to count here. 2 runners on, top of the first, 1 out. Nate comes set. Pitch home. Barrels that up. Sawyer will scoop. He's going to go to second for the force. Gets the out. So a fielder's choice. Puts runners on the corners with 2 away. Now batting the left fielder, number 5, Aiden. Aiden digs in from the right side. Runners on the corners, 2 away here in the top of the first. Ball misses outside, 1-0's the count. Pitch home. Swing and a miss, comes up empty, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 away here, 2 runners on with Hilltop threatening. Pitch home. Chases that one and can't come up with it on the outer half, and that moves it to a 1-2 count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And swing and a miss, comes up empty, drop third. He'll throw it down to first and complete the out for out number 3. They push 1 across, leave 2 stranded. We go to the bottom of the first. You're watching Knights baseball here on the Two Dads Sports Network. We go to the bottom of the first. Sawyer Brown to lead things off. The shortstop digs in from the right side. Hilltop starts out with a lefty. He'll take a strike. 0-1's the count. So both Hilltop and the Knights electing to go with the lefties to start on the bump today. The 0-1 offer to Brown. And that'll drop. Just misses the top part of the zone. 1-1's the count. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch home. He fouls it off. 1-2 to count. That one misses the top part of the zone. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 offer. And that'll miss low. Good stop by the catcher, and that works it to a full count. Easton looks into his battery mate behind the plate, comes set. The payoff pitch. That'll miss high for a base on balls as Sawyer gets things started for the Knights. Now batting the center fielder, number 13, Gavin Harris. Gavin will dig in from the left side. Right lefty-lefty matchup here. Sawyer Brown gets his lead at first. First baseman holding him on. That'll miss outside. Gets stopped by the catcher. Sawyer does not advance as he stays put. Charlie holding Sawyer at first as Sawyer gets a bit of a lead. Easton takes a look at him. The pitch home. And that one's fouled straight back towards the camera, and that'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 offer. That'll miss. Kick away. Sawyer will take off to second. And he'll reach second standing up. So that put a first Knights runner in scoring position here. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Nate Harrell due up as he awaits on deck. The 2-1 offer misses outside. Gets stopped by the catcher. Sawyer's going to hold up right there. 3-1 the count. Gavin digs back in from the left side. Hitters count here. Easton comes set for the Chargers as Gavin goes after that one, fouls it off, and that works it to a full count. So back-to-back batters here to start things off for the Knights. Both reach full count. Easton comes set for the payoff pitch. And he's going to ring him up on the outside as Gavin goes down looking. 1 away. Now batting number 16, the pitcher, Nate Harrell. So with 1 away and a runner at second, Nate Harrell digs in from the left side. Easton comes set, checks Sawyer at second. Shortstop holding him on. The pitch misses low. Good stop by the catcher behind the plate. 1-0's the count. The 1-0 offer. That'll miss outside. 2-0 to count. Pitch home. That'll just miss outside, and that works it to a 3-0. Hitters count here for Nate Harrell. The 3-0 offer. That'll catch the outer half for the ceremonial 3-0 strike 1. And we'll see if Nate gets the green light here. Easton takes a breath, gets his sign from his battery mate behind the plate. The 3-1 offer. That'll miss outside. He'll draw ball 4 and take the trot to first. Now batting the catcher, number 14, Ethan Bear. Ethan digs in from the right side. Lefty-righty matchup, 2 runners on for the Knights. Pitch home, misses inside, kicks away from the catcher. Sawyer will take off to third, and catcher will hold it right there. 1-0 to count. Both runners advance 90 feet. That'll put Sawyer Brown at second and Gavin at, Sawyer Brown at third, Gavin at second. Next pitch. And he'll barrel that up deep. Left fielder takes a couple steps back and makes the grab. Sawyer will tag up and come home. And he'll plate a run on the sacrifice. Now batting the first baseman, number 10, Wesley Weaver. Wesley digs in from the right side, 2 away, 1 runner on. Easton comes set for the Chargers. Pitch home. That'll miss inside, kick away. Gavin takes off to third as he takes 90 feet. 1-0 the count as that one just misses Wesley behind him. Knights threatening with another runner 90 feet away. Second baseman Patrick Price awaits on deck. Pick attempt over to third. That'll get past the third baseman, and he thought about it, but he's going to hold up right there. Excuse me, that's Nate Harrell over at third. As Easton tried to catch Nate sleeping over at third. Wesley digs back in, 1 ball, no strikes. And that'll miss behind him, ball 2. The 2-0. Miss inside, 3-0 the count. The 3-0 offer. And just misses the bottom part of the zone. He'll draw the base on balls. That'll put runners on the corner. Now batting number 2, the second baseman, Patrick Price. Ball misses inside as Wesley will take off down to second. He'll reach on the defensive indifference. 1-0 to count to Patrick Price. Nate Warren, the right fielder, waits on deck. Pitch home. Healthy cut, but comes up empty. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Knights threatening, 2 runners in scoring position. The 1-1. Misses outside, gets the call. 1-2 the count. The 1-2 offer. And that'll miss inside. Good stop by Tade behind the plate. And that's going to keep Nate at third. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Deuces wild here in the bottom of the first. Easton comes set for the Chargers. The pitch home. That stays high. Full count. Pat digs back in from the right side. Easton comes set. The payoff pitch. Barrels that up down the left field line, and it'll stay foul. We'll set up and do it again. Patrick digs back in. Another payoff pitch coming down the pipe. The 3-2 offer. That'll miss inside for ball 4. Pass ball. Nate will come home and score. And the Knights jump out to a 2-1 lead. Now batting the right fielder, number 7, Nate Warren. Wesley dances off a third. Patrick takes off from first. Pitch misses high, stays in the upper part of the zone, and he'll reach on defensive indifference. That'll put 2 Knights runners back in scoring position for Nathan Warren. The 1-0 offer. Pops it up, and it'll fall harmlessly foul. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. And out of baseballs here. Warren digs back in. Lefty-righty matchup here. The 1-1 offer. Thinks about it, lays off of it. That one just stays high, never drops in the zone. 2-1 the count. The pitch home. He thought about it, lays off of it, and Wesley's going to come home. Play it to plate, not in time. And he'll plate another run. And 3-1 the count here. Patrick moves up 90 feet to third base. 3-1 the count. Easton looks in, gets a sign, comes set. Pitch home. Barrels it up. The shortstop says he's got it, and he'll put it away for out number 3. Knights take a 3-1 lead. We go to the top of the second. You're watching Knights baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We go to the top of the second. 3-1 the new score here in Greenville. As number 15, Peyton, steps in to lead things off for the Chargers. He takes ball 1 in the dirt. Number 16, Nathan Harrell, still towing the rubber for the Knights. Gets his call from his battery mate behind the plate. The 1-0. Healthy cut, but comes up empty. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Just a bit outside. 2-1 the count. Barrels that up, foul and out of play. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 offer. Barrels that up, left side. That'll drop for a base hit. Carter Brown comes up with it quickly, and the Chargers start things off with a single to get things going here in the top of the second. Now batting the second baseman, number 39, Trenton. Trent digs in from the right side. Weaver holding the runner at first. Nate comes set. Pitch home. Catches the inner half for a strike. 0-1's the count. The 0-1 offer. Slow roller back to Nathan. He's going to turn, go to first with it, get the sure out. 1 away. Now batting the right fielder, number 7, Wyatt. So with 1 away and a runner at second, that brings up Wyatt. And that'll catch the outer half for a strike. As Nate Harrell has found his groove. Top of the lineup, Easton due up. He's waiting on deck. The 0-1. Barrels that up. Patrick on the run. That'll drop for a base hit as Warren can't come up with it. They'll throw it in. That puts runners on the corners with one away here in the top of the second. Now batting the pitcher, number 2, Easton. Easton steps in from the left side, lefty-lefty matchup here, runners on the corners. Nate looks in, gets his sign, he comes set. The pitch home. Just misses inside, 1-0's the count. The 1-0. Cuts too far outside, 2-0 to count. Healthy cut becomes up empty as the runner takes off to second base. 2-1 to count. Chargers with runners in scoring position at second and third. Good stop by Ethan Bear behind the plate. That moves count 3-1 here. And the 3-1 offer. Stays high and he draws the walk. That'll load the bases for the catcher, number 11, Tade. Now batting, number 11, the catcher, Tade. So bases juiced here in the top of the second, one away. We'll see how the Knights elect to play this here. Tade digs in from the right side, lefty-righty matchup. First pitch to Wesley. Wesley will go to second with it, get the out at second. A run will score, looking to turn two, can't come up with it. So a fielder's choice. And they get an extra runner on with 2 away here. Now batting the shortstop, number 8, Cam. 2 outs, runners on the corners. 3-2 your new score here in Greenville. So Nate comes set. Pitch home. Healthy cut, runners gone on the swing. He'll reach on defensive indifference. The 0-1 offer. Misses low outside. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Barrels that up. Could be trouble. That'll drop for a base hit. That'll plate 1 run. They're going to send the second one. And they're going to hold it there. So a 2 RBI single clears the bases. And the Chargers jump back out in front, 4-3. Now batting the third baseman, number 21, Lyle. That one drops in there for a strike on the inner half. 0-1's the count. Weaver holds the runner at first. Pitch home. Ball misses high. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pick attempt to first, just does get back. 1-1 count here. The 1-1 offer. Misses outside, 2-1 to count. The 2-1. And foul ball as he hit it off his leg inside. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here in the top of the second with 2 away. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And a pitch home. Down the first base line, and Wesley will grab it and put it on first for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the second. 4-3 your new score here in Greenville. You're watching Knights baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We go to the bottom of the second, 4-3 the new scores. Chargers jump back out in front. Titus Jones to start things off for the Knights. That one drops in there on the inner half for a strike. 0-1's the count. The left fielder, Carter Brown, awaits on deck. The 0-1 offer. Healthy cut, but comes up empty. 0-2. And the 0-2 offer, and that'll miss low. Good eye by Titus. That's not the one I wanted. 1 ball, 2 strikes here in the bottom of the second to Jones. Easton comes set, delivers, and Titus comes up empty on that one. 1 away here in the bottom of the second. Now batting the left fielder, number 15, Carter Brown. Lefty-lefty matchup here. Nobody on, 1 away. That one misses outside for a ball. 1-0's the count. Top of the lineup, Sawyer Brown awaits on deck. The 1-0. Misses outside. That'll kick away. 2-0 to count. Two balls, no strikes to Brown. Pitch home. That'll miss outside. 3-0. Hitters count here to Carter Brown. We'll see if he gets the green light. And the pitch home. That'll miss outside, and he'll draw the base on balls. That'll put a runner at first with one away for Sawyer Brown. Now batting the shortstop, number 11, Sawyer Brown. Sawyer digs in from the right side. One runner on, one away. Carter dancing off of first. Easton comes set. Pitch home. Ball stays high, 1-0 to count. Easton takes a look over to first. Charlie comes back, throws it home, and Carter takes off to second. Throw down to second, not in time as he slides into second for the stolen base. 2-0 the count. Two balls, no strikes here in the bottom of the second. 4-3 the score here in Greenville, as the Chargers will take a second and have an infield meeting. So Carter at second in scoring position. He represents the tying run for the Knights. Sawyer Brown digs back in. 2 balls, no strikes, one away here in the bottom of the 2. Barrels that up, pops it up foul, and that'll land harmlessly out of play. 2-1 the count. Sawyer digs back in. Two balls, one strike, one away. And cuts across the inside but low. That'll even the count, 2-2. Gavin Harris awaits on deck. Easton comes set for the Chargers. The 2-2 offer, and time called. And he's going to call a balk. So a balk will move the runner over to third. And umpire will go out and explain it to the pitcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Excuse me, 3-1. Pitch home. That'll miss in the dirt. Good stop by the catcher as Sawyer will draw the walk. That'll put runners on the corners for Gavin Harris. Now batting the center fielder, number 13, Gavin Harris. Gavin digs in from the left side. Runners on the corners, 1 away. Pitcher comes set. Pitch home. Gavin looking for the fence. Comes up empty. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 offer. Just missed the outer half. That'll even the count, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch home. That'll catch the outer half for a strike. As Sawyer takes off to second, he'll reach on the defensive indifference. That puts 2 Knights in scoring position, 1-2 the count. Pitch home. Misses outside. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Slow roller to first. Pitcher will scoop. He's going to go to first for the shore out. That'll plate a run.
Now batting the pitcher number 16, Nate Harrell.
So score now all tied up 4-all as Nate Harrell steps in from the left side. That'll miss outside, 1-0 to count. Sawyer Brown dancing off a third. Knotted up, 4-all here. That'll catch the outer half for a strike. That'll even things up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Healthy cut, pass ball. Sawyer's coming. And no play. And they'll jump back out in front. The Knights will, 5-4. Nate will dig back in from the left side. 5-4 your new score here in Greenville. Knights jump back out in front. Easton looks in, gets his sign from Tade behind the plate. He comes set. The 1-2. And going to ring him up on the inside, force. And they have time called. And now they'll call it 2-2. Pitch on. Barrels that up over to first baseman. Right fielder there. He's got a chance. Throw to first. Not in time. It's a base hit for Nate, and that'll bring up the catcher, Ethan Bear.
Now batting the catcher number 14, Ethan Bear.
So runner at first, 2 away. Ethan will dig in from the right side. Nate gets his lead off of first. Charlie holds him on. Ethan digs in. Easton toes the rubber. Pitch home. Barrels that up. Center field. Center fielder ranges to his left. In and out of the glove. And Nate's going to keep going to third. That'll put runners on the corners as Ethan will reach on the error.
Now batting the first baseman, number 10, Wesley Weaver.
2 outs, 2 runners on here in the bottom of the second. Wesley will dig in from the right side. Easton looks in, gets a sign from Tade behind the plate, comes set. Pitch home. Barrels that up. Right fielder ranging over. It'll drop for a base hit. And Ethan Bear turns on the gas, and he'll make the round to second. And they'll plate another run.
Now batting number 2, the second baseman, Patrick Price.
6-4 your new score here in Greenville. Runners on the corners, 2 away. Knights working on a 2-out rally here. Pitch home. Barrels that up to the third baseman. Comes across, fires across the field to first. In and out of the glove of the first baseman. That'll plate another run. And put runners on the corners. So back-to-back errors, plate runs for the Knights.
Now batting the right fielder, number 7, Nate Warren.
2 runners on, 2 outs. Charlie comes over to hold Patrick at first. The pitch. And steps out, but swings through, comes up empty. 0-1's the count. Coach Weaver giving instructions to his base runners. The 0-1. Swings through it, comes up empty. Patrick will take off to second. He'll reach on the defensive indifference. 0-2 to count. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. The pitch. Barrels it up to the third baseman. Scoops, fires across the field. 4 out, number 3. They played 4. They leave 2 stranded. We go to the top of the third. You're watching Knights baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We go to the top of the third. As first pitch misses low for a ball. 1-0's the count. Leading things off for the Chargers. Number 4 to first baseman. Charlie digs in from the left side. So lefty-lefty matchup here. Barrels that up, foul and out of play. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 offer. Just misses the outer half. 2-1. Pitch home. This is in the dirt. 3-0. 3-1, excuse me. Nate takes a breath, looks into Bear behind the plate, comes set, the 3-1 offer. Check swing, fouled down the third baseline. That'll bring the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. And that'll miss outside, and they'll draw the leadoff walk.
Now batting the left fielder, number 5, Aiden.
So with a runner at first, Aiden will dig in from the right side. Wesley Weaver at first holding the runner. Nate pitches as Aiden comes up empty there. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 offer. And he'll step off, throw to first. That'll work the runner back to first. So he makes it back in plenty of time. The 0-1. Misses, kicks away. Runner will advance to second on the pass ball. 1-1. One ball, one strike. Nate comes set. Pitch home. Healthy cut. He'll come up empty. And that'll be a 1-2 count. Chargers threatening runner at second. Both teams have had runners on every inning. And comes up empty there. One away.
Now batting the center fielder, number 15, Peyton.
Barrels that up down the third base side. That'll get through the legs of Titus. Nobody covering third. He'll throw it to first and, to the pitcher going over to third. And so they will reach on an error. That puts runners on the corners with one away.
Now batting number 39, the second baseman, Trenton.
Trenton digs in from the right side. First pitch just misses the outer half. 1-0's the count. Runners on the corners, one away. Chargers threatening. Knights trying to get out of an inning with two stranded. The 1-0. And just is missing that outside corner. 2-0 to count. Knights looking to turn two here. Pitch home. And that'll miss outside. 3-0 to count. The 3-0 offer. In there for the ceremonial strike one. Runner takes off to second. He'll reach on the defensive indifference. Titus holding a runner at third. And a little equipment issue for the catcher, Ethan Bear, behind the plate as we have time on the field. Three-one your count here in the top of the third. Two runners in scoring position for the Chargers. Trenton at the plate with a 3-1 count. Pitch home. That'll drop right down the heart of the plate, and that works it to a full count. Full count. Payoff pitch coming. And comes up empty. Big strikeout, 2 away.
Now batting the right fielder, number 7, Wyatt.
Wyatt digs in from the right side. Sails high for a ball. 1-0's the count. The 1-0. Misses inside. 2-0 to count. Top of the lineup, the pitcher Easton due up for the Chargers. The 2-0 offer. That'll catch the outer half. 2-1. Pitch home. And healthy cut, but comes up empty. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Deuces wild here in the top of the third. Nate comes set. The 2-2. And goes down looking. We go to the bottom of the third. You're watching Knights Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. Bottom of the third we go. 7-4 your score as the Knights able to leave two stranded in the top of the third. New pitcher in for the Chargers, number 39, Trenton, takes over mound duties. They go to the righty. So righty-righty matchup here as Titus Jones lead things off for the Knights. First pitch drops in there for a strike. 0-1's the count. Trenton takes a breath, the 0-1. And Titus comes up empty on that one, 0-2. Jones finds himself in an 0-2 hole. The pitch. That'll miss outside, 1-2 the count. Tried to get him to chase, he laid off of it. And the 1-2 offer. That one misses high, 2-2. Jones digs back in. Trenton looks in, gets his sign from his battery mate behind the plate. He comes set. The pitch. Misses outside, and he's worked it from a 0-2 to a full count. So full count here for Jones, and the payoff pitch. And just misses inside, and he draws the leadoff walk.
Now batting the left fielder, number 15, Carter Brown.
That puts a runner at first for Carter. He'll dig in from the left side. Righty-lefty matchup here. Trenton delivers. Barrels it up, left side. Third baseman says he's got it. He catches it. Titus takes off. He didn't tag. Throws back to first. Double play. So base running error, and that'll clear the bases.
Now batting the shortstop, number 11, Sawyer Brown.
So with 2 outs, bases cleared. We'll flip the card to the top of the lineup here. Sawyer. Coach Bo coming up to the press box.
Taco truck's still in front of Quindy. I can see him from the street, from the front side.
Our taco truck for tonight is stranded. Good stop by the catcher behind the plate. 1-0 to count here.
I joked about running the gator to get orders. It's right, I mean, you can see it. Had a lot of people complain about it. You know, people plan, but a lot of people are just not getting in. I think your truck's in front of Quindy.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
So 1 ball, no strikes. Sawyer digs in. Pitch home. Ball stays high. This is the top part of the zone. 2-0 to count.
Scored in the last 5 minutes. Lost 1-0.
The 2-0 offer. And just catches the top part of the zone. 2-1 to count. The 2-1 offer. Barrels it right back up the middle. Oh, good backhand by the second baseman. Throw to first. Not quite in time. Gets past the first baseman. Sawyer's going to take it to second, and he'll reach on the errant throw. So a single stretches it into an extra base with 2 away.
Now batting the center fielder, number 13, Gavin Harris.
Gavin will dig in from the left side. Sawyer dances off of second. Shortstop holding him on. Trenton looks into his battery mate behind the plate, gets his sign. Takes a breath and comes set. Pitch home. Ball sails high and outside, 1-0 to count. Knights able to move some runs across home plate in the bottom of the second on a 2-out rally. Looking to do the same here.
Where's the truck?
Nate Harrell waits on deck. The 1-0. Barrels that up over to second baseman's head. Could be extra bases. Sawyer makes the turn. Coach Weaver holds him up. And a base knock for Gavin Harris.
Now batting number 16, Nathan Harrell.
Runners on the corners, 2 away. Nathan digs in from the left side, excuse me. Gavin dances off at first. We'll see if he takes off. He does. Pitch misses high and outside. He'll reach second on the defensive indifference. 1-0 to count. Two runners in scoring position for the Knights. They're up by 3 currently here in the bottom of the third. 2 outs. Trenton comes set, delivers. Ball stays high, 2-0 to count. The catcher, Ethan Bear, waits on deck. The 2-0. That'll miss outside, 3-0 the count. Tade tried to frame it behind the plate, couldn't get the call. Hitters count here. We'll see if Nate gets the green light. The 3-0 offer. And gets the ceremonial 3-0 strike 1. Sawyer dances off a third. Pitcher's taking a look at him. Trenton takes a breath and comes set. The 3-1. Barrels it up right to the first baseman. He gets a glove on it. Gets the out. And they leave 2 stranded. We go to the top of the 4th. 7-4 your score. You're watching Knights baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network.
high scoring game, though.
We go to the top of the fourth, leading things off this half inning for the Hilltop Chargers. Number 2, Easton, who's relieved of pitching duties. Healthy cut, chases one high, comes up empty, 0-1 the count. Now pitching for the Knights, number 11, Sawyer Brown. Wesley Weaver goes to short, Nathan goes to first. I believe all other defensive alignment remains the same. Oh, and that's off the glove of Titus as he dove for it, couldn't come up with it. And that'll be recorded as a single for Easton.
Now batting number 11, Tade.
So that'll put a runner at first. Nobody out here in the top of the fourth. Knights hold a 3-run lead currently. Barrels that up. That's going to go right up the middle. And Easton's not slowing down. Throw to third, and that's going to hit him in the back and bounce off. So that'll allow Tade to scamper over to second. And the Chargers have 2 runners in scoring position.
Now batting the shortstop, number 8, Cam.
Pitch home. Right back up the middle, off the glove of Sawyer. He'll get to sure out at first. Throw home, not in time. That'll play to run.
First is not safe.
Now batting the third baseman, number 21, Lyle.
So runner at third,
After
1 out. 7-5 your new score here in Greenville. Brown toes the rubber, looks in to Bear behind the plate, gets a sign. He comes set. Checks the runner at third. The pitch home. Healthy cut, comes up empty, 0-1 the count. The 0-1 offer. Barrels it up down the first base line. It's going to tail foul, and he'll find himself in a quick 0-2 hole.
We should have a top of
The 0-2. That'll sell high, 1-2 to count. Pitch home. Just missed the inner half. That'll even things up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Brown's got his sign, the 2-2. Just missed outside. He's worked it to a full count. Payoff pitch. Big strikeout. 2 away.
Now batting number 4, Charlie.
Two away runner at third. Sawyer looking to leave him stranded. Righty-lefty matchup. First pitch cuts across the inside. Too much of the inside. 1-0's the count. The 1-0. Down the first base line, foul. That'll even the count, 1-1. And that's going to be a pass ball. Thought it hit him, did not. 2-1 to count, as Charlie was able to jump out of the way of that one. Sawyer steps off the rubber, steps back on. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 away. Pitch. And a nice off-speed drops in there for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Brown comes set for the 2-2 offer. Nice frame by Ethan behind the plate. Didn't get the call. Full count. Brown comes set for the payoff pitch. And goes down looking. They leave 1 stranded, push 1 across. 7-5 your new scores. We go to the bottom of the 4th. You're watching Knights baseball here on the 2 Dad Sports Network. We'll be right back. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 7-5 your score here in Greenville. Leading things off for the Knights will be number 14, the catcher, Ethan Bear. New pitcher in for the Hilltop Chargers, number 21, Lyle, will take over pitching duties. Ethan digs in from the right side, swinging a hot bat so far this game. Lyle comes set, delivers. That'll miss outside, 1-0 to count. The 1-0 offer. That'll miss inside, 2-0 to count. Two balls, no strikes. Ethan Bear, the leadoff batter this half inning. The pitch home. Down the heart of the plate, 2-1's the count. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Lyle comes set. Pitch home. That'll miss inside. 3-1 the count. Wesley Weaver awaits on deck. The 3-1. And that'll miss behind him. He'll draw the leadoff walk.
Now batting number 10, the first baseman, Wesley Weaver.
Wesley digs in from the right side. Ethan Bear gets his lead at first. Pitch home. Misses outside for a ball. 1-0's the count. Lyle takes a look at Ethan over at first. Comes set. Pitch home. And that's going to be a hit by pitch. And Wesley will take off down to first. And time called on the field. So runners at first and second, Ethan at second, Wesley at first. First pitch from Lyle to Patrick Price. Catches the outer half for a strike. 0-1's the count. So runners at first and second, Ethan is... Patrick digs back in, the 0-1. That'll miss in the dirt, kick away. Both runners advance 90 feet on the wild pitch. 1-1 the count. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And just misses the top part of the zone, 2-1. Pitch home. Ball stays high. 3-1 the count. So 3 balls, 1 strike. And that'll miss low for a ball. He'll grab the base on balls. And that'll bring up number 7, Nate Warren. Base is juiced here. That'll catch the outer half for a strike.
Now batting the right fielder, number 7, Nate Warren.
Ethan Bear at third. Wesley Weaver at second. Patrick Price at first. The 0-1 to Nate. That kicks away. And Ethan will score. All other runners will move up 90 feet. And the Knights jump back out in front. by 4, 8, excuse me, by 3, 8-5's the score. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Nate. Righty-righty matchup here. Wesley dancing off a third, Patrick off a second. Nobody holding Patrick at second. Pitch home. Healthy cut, but comes up empty. 1-2 the count. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Misses the upper part of the zone. That'll even things up. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch home. That'll miss outside. That's worked it to a full count here. And the payoff pitch. Barrels that up. Out of the glove. And Wesley will take off. Patrick thinks about it, and they'll hold up right there. So a base hit from Nate Warren, RBI.
Now batting the third baseman, number 17, Titus Jones.
9-5, excuse me, your score here in Greenville as Titus steps in. First pitch misses low and away. 1-0's the count. Carter Brown due up, and pass ball will score another run. The head-up base run in there from Patrick Price. 1-0 the count. 10-5 your new score here in Greenville. Nate Warren dances off of first. First baseman hold him on. The 1-0 to Titus. And he's going to wear that one. And a hit by pitch will put Titus down the first base line and bring up Carter Brown.
Now batting the left fielder, number 15, Carter Brown.
So runners at first and second. Nobody out. Barrels that up to the shortstop. He's thinking two. He'll scoot over to second. Did he get him? Yes. Tried to turn two. So they'll get the fielder's choice. They'll get one out of it. And so with one out, runners on the corner, we'll flip the lineup card.
Now batting your pitcher, number 11, Sawyer Brown.
Sawyer digs in from the right side. Runners on the corners, 2-1 away, excuse me. Pitch home. Kicks away. Nate Warren's coming home. Play at the plate. Did he get him? And says he's out. So with two away and a runner at second, 10-5 your score here in Greenville. 1-0 to count. One ball, no strikes. Runner in scoring position at second. Shortstop holding him on. Carter will get his lead from second. The 1-0 offer. Going to give him the call in the outer half, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away. Pitch home. Foul down the first base line, out of play, 1-2 to count. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away. Pitch home. That'll miss. Carter's going to take off to third. I just was messaging you. What's going on? So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner threatening 90 feet away. Pitch home. That'll miss behind him and work it to a full count. Carter's coming home, slide home, and safe. Full count, 2 outs, nobody on. 11-5 your score here in Greenville. Gavin Harris due up. Sawyer steps in from the right side. The payoff. Could be trouble to the second baseman. First baseman's got to get back. Throw to first. Just got him by a hair. They'll play a few more. 11-5 your score. We go to the top of the 5th. You're watching Knights baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We go to the top of the 5th, 11-5 your score. Benjamin leading things off for the Chargers. First pitch in from Sawyer just misses the outside corner. 1-0's the count. The 1-0 offer. Barrels it up down the first base line. Tails foul. That'll even the count 1-1. Sawyer looks into Ethan behind the plate, gets his sign. Comes up, comes set, the 1-1 offer. Pops it up, and it's going to run out of real estate. And a 1-2 count. The 1-2 offer from Brown. Nice frame up, didn't get the call. 2-2. Pitch home. And comes up empty.
Now batting number 20, Grayson.
That'll bring up number 20, Grayson, for the Hilltop Chargers. He digs in from the right side. Pitch drops in there for a strike. 0-1's the count. The 0-1 offer. And swing and a miss. Comes up empty. 0-2. Sawyer looking for back-to-back strikeouts. Shakes off his first, likes his second. The 0-2. Barrels that up to Patrick. Patrick will scoot, come up, take a couple steps, fire to first, 2 away.
Now batting number 39, Trenton.
That'll bring up number 39, Trenton, as he takes a ball, a little up in the zone. 1-0's the count. The 1-0 offer. Just missed inside, 2-0. Lucky he didn't get a call stepping out of the box there. The pitch home. Catches the top part of the zone, 2-1 to count. The 2-1 offer. That misses the top part of the zone, 3-1. Number 23, Jaron, due up in the count for Hilltop Chargers. Hitters count here to Trenton. Pitch home. And comes up empty on the off speed. Full count. Sawyer comes set, the payoff pitch. And goes down looking. Swinging, excuse me. We go to the bottom of the fifth, 11-5 your score. You're watching Knights baseball here on the Two Dads Sports Network. Welcome back. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Leading things off this half inning, number 13, Gavin Harris. Takes ball one high up in the zone. Now pitching for the Hilltop Chargers will be number 8, Cameron. 11-5 your score here in Greenville. Knights with the edge. The 1-0 offer. Barrels it up. Second baseman puts a glove up just over the outstretched glove. And Gavin will reach on the single.
Now batting the starting pitcher, number 16, Nate Harrell.
Nate will dig in from the left side, so righty-lefty matchup here. Runner at first, nobody out here in the bottom of the fifth. Gavin gets a good lead at first. First baseman holding him on. Pick attempt to first. Gavin's back in plenty of time. Pick attempt again, he's back. They're keeping a close eye on Harris over at first base. Cam takes a look again over at first, gets his sign, he comes set. The pitch home. Stays in the upper part of the zone, 1-0's the count. The 1-0 offer. That'll miss inside. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. And the pitch home. Healthy cut, swinging for the fence, comes up empty. 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch home. Misses outside. Hitters count here tonight. The 3-1 offer. That's going to sail high and inside. He'll draw the base on balls. That'll put runners at first and second. Nobody out.
Now batting the catcher, number 14, Ethan Bear.
Ethan swinging a hot bat so far in today's contest. Pitch home. That'll miss outside, 1-0 to count. And I believe the run rule is 8 after 5. That'll kick away. Both runners will advance 90 feet. And if it's an 8-run rule, which I believe it is, then Nate at second would be the winning run for this contest. Varsity boys were supposed to play next, but that game was canceled. They'll have practice today. Pitch home. Good stop by the catcher. 3-0 to count. Hitters count here. We'll see if Ethan gets the green light. The 3-0 offer. And that'll miss. Good stop by the catcher, and Ethan draws the base on balls.
Now batting number 10, Wesley Weaver.
Wesley digs in from the right side. Bases juiced here in the bottom of the 5th. Nobody out. Pitch home. That'll miss outside, kick away. Everybody thinks about it. They'll go back. 1-0. One ball, no strikes. The pitch. Just missed the upper part of the zone. 2-0 to count. The 2-0. Foul tips that off. 2-1. The 2-1 offer. That'll sell high and inside. 3-1 the count here. Bases juice, nowhere to put him. Cam steps off. Bases juiced, full of Knights, 3-1 the count. Nobody out, pitch home. And catches the inner half and works it to a full count. Payoff pitch. That'll miss outside, and that'll walk in a run.
Now batting the second baseman, number 2, Patrick Price.
Patrick digs in from the right side. Righty-righty matchup, bases juiced. Charger still looking for an out. Barrels it up into the glove of the third baseman. Heck of a catch by that young man. 1 away.
Now batting the right fielder, number 7, Nate Warren.
Nate Warren digs in from the right side. Bases juiced here, bottom of the 5th. 1 away. Pitch home. Lays off of it. 1-0 to count. Cam looks in, gets his sign from his battery mate behind the plate. Runners with their leads. The 1-0 count. And the pitch home. Catches the outer half for a strike. That'll even it up. 1-1. Number 9, Elias Walker, awaits on deck. The 1-1 offer. And swings through that one, comes up empty. 1-2 the count. Warren looking to push another one across. Chargers looking to keep them at bay. The 1-2. Chases that one, but comes up empty. 2 away.
Now batting number 9, Elias Walker.
Elias digs in from the right side. Bases loaded, 2 away. Pitch on. Ball sails high, 1-0's the count. Number 4, Kaysen 2 awaits on deck. Runners with their leads. Cam takes a look at third, second, and first. The 1-0 offer. Sails high, 2-0 to count. And ball gets past the pitcher. They'll send Nate home. He'll plate. (13-5) your score. Pitcher steps off. Ethan Bear at second. Wesley Weaver at first. Elias Walker at the plate. Elias ahead in the count, 2-0. Cam comes set and delivers. Healthy cut, swinging for the fence. Just comes up empty, 2-1 to count. The 2-1. Ball stays high, 3-1 the count. And the 3-1 offer. And misses inside, and he'll draw the base on balls.
Now batting number 4, Kaysen 2.
Kaysen 2 will dig in. Fouls that back. Foul ball, 0-1 the count. Sawyer Brown, top of the lineup, awaits on deck. Bases loaded. Elias at first, Wesley at second, Ethan at third. The 0-1 to Kaysen. Sells high, 1-1's the count. The 1-1 offer. This is outside, 2-1 to count. Cam takes a breath, comes set. Pitch home. And that'll catch the outer half. That'll even things up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 digs back in. The pitch. Chases one, down low, drop third, and he'll step for out number 3. They leave 3 stranded. We go to the top of the 6th. 13-5 your score. You're watching Knights baseball here on the 2 Dash Sports Network. And we go to the top of the sixth. Patrick Price takes over pitching duties for the Knights. Number 23, Jaron, digs in from the right side. He takes ball 1. The 1-0 offer from Patrick. In there for a strike as it catches the outer half. 1-1. In there for strike 2. And the pitch home. And goes down looking. 1 away.
Now batting number 2, Easton.
So with 1 away, the righty-lefty matchup. First pitch, healthy cut, comes up empty. 0-1 the count. Shakes off his first sign, likes his second. The 0-1 offer. Misses inside, that'll even it up, 1-1. One ball, one strike. Pitch home. Just a bit outside. 2-1 the count. Barrels that up just under the glove of Sawyer Brown. Good hustle. Scored at a single. That'll put a runner at first with 1 away here in the top of the sixth.
Now batting the catcher, number 11, Tade.
Tate digs in from the right side, runner at first. Patrick comes set, runner's gone, pitch home, misses low, that'll get past Ethan. 1-0 to count. So 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitcher, Cam, awaits on deck for the Chargers. Patrick comes set, the 1-0 offer. Healthy cut, but comes up empty on the off speed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch home. A little short, 2-1. Runner gets his lead at second. Sawyer Brown holding him on. Takes off running, tap down the third base line. Good scoop by Wesley. Throw across the field. In and out of the glove of Nathan. Runner thought about coming. He'll stay as Nathan came up quick. That puts runners on the corners with 1 away.
Now batting your pitcher, number 8, Cam.
Runners on the corners. This is high and inside for a ball. 1-0's the count. Runner takes off to second. He'll reach on the defensive indifference. That puts 2 Chargers in scoring position. 1-0 to count. Misses short. 2-0 to count. The pitch home. Just misses the outer half. 3-0 hitters count here to Cam for the Chargers. Pitch home. That'll catch the upper part of the zone. 3-1 the count. 3-1 offer. A little short tapper. Patrick will go to first, get the out. 2 away. That will play to run. 13-6 your score, with the Chargers threatening.
Now batting for the Chargers, number 1, Cole.
Pitch on. Catches the outer half for a strike. 0-1's the count. Chargers plated 1. The threatening with another one 90 feet away. The 0-1 offer. That'll catch the outer half again. Cole will find himself in a 0-2 count. 2 away here, 1 runner on. Patrick's got what he wants. He comes set. The 0-2. And a little short 1-2 count. Tried to get him to chase, and he laid off of it. The 1-2 offer. Sells high. That works the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away, 1 runner on. The 2-2. Breaking ball stays high, full count. Pitch home. That'll miss low in the dirt, and he draws the base on balls. That puts runners on the corners.
Now batting for the Chargers, number 16, Jax.
Number 16, Jax, steps in for the Chargers. Runners on the corners, 2 away. Pitch home, misses a little low, 1-0's the count. Patrick comes set, steps off, throws to third. Runner just makes it back in time. It's 1 ball, no strike. Patrick looks in, has got a sign. He comes set. In there for a strike. 1-1's the count. Pitch home. Healthy cut, comes up empty. Runner will take off. Throw down to second. Gets past the second baseman. And that'll play to run as the runner comes home. 13-7 your score. Runner at second. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 13-7 your new score here in Greenville. Patrick comes set. Pitch home. That'll miss outside. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second. Deuces wild here in the top of the 6th. Pitch home. Stays high, full count. Price gets the sign, comes set. Payoff pitch. And chases one outside for strike 3. And that will be your ball game here in Greenville. Knights 13, Chargers 7. You've been watching Knights Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. Goodbye, everybody.